Plan your. Thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libacher. Also ahead, people who collect Social Security will see the biggest bump in benefits in 40 years. We'll tell you just how much. But first, it's a wet one out there as we wake up this morning, but things will be drying out. Let's get a check of your Storm Tracker 2 forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans is in. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
It looks like that rain's moving out, right?
Yes, so we are dry as of right now. Just the roads and the grass and stuff is still damp, but the sun comes out today and it will dry out pretty quickly. It's going to be a beautiful day.
And a good weekend, right?
Yes, a very good weekend. So let's take a look now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, just a few areas of drizzle, but we are mostly dry. The heavy rain has since moved out after unsettled weather yesterday, and sun will come in for today. A beautiful fall day ahead. So we will reach the upper 50s right around lunchtime and the low 60s for the high temperature. So overall, pretty warm day, just a slight breeze, but a great day to spend outside and a great weekend. We are just dealing with some patchy fog this morning in areas of higher elevations and areas that did see heavy rain yesterday, but we are warming up and drying out pretty quickly. As the sun rises this morning, those clouds will decrease and we will be seeing sun throughout the entire day. And then looking ahead to next week, we are still expecting cooler weather ahead, but this weekend looks nice, dry and warmer. So for today, expect sunshine, a little bit of fog this morning, but highs reaching the low 60s, and I will be talking a little bit more about the weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Anna, thanks, and don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast.
Welcome back. The sun is going to come out pretty quickly this morning, so we are already starting out mostly dry. Temperatures in the low 40s, seeing partly cloudy skies at this point, but sun comes in for the rest of the morning by 8 a.m. in the low 40s with sunshine, and by 10 a.m. right near 50 with sunshine as well. So it is going to be a great day to spend outside. A little bit damp to start, but we will dry out pretty quickly because it is going to be sunny throughout the whole day. And even tomorrow and Sunday, it is going to remain dry with partly cloudy skies. A very small chance of seeing a few showers Saturday night into Sunday, but at this point we are looking mostly dry and looks like a great fall weekend ahead with temperatures in the mid 60s for tomorrow and right near 60 for Sunday. We are trending a little bit cooler next week with highs reaching just the 50s and 40s for the beginning of next week. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. What's more than 100
from Central New York's most dependable weather team? Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some clouds this morning, but clouds make way for sunshine and a beautiful fall day ahead. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Still a few areas of drizzle this morning, and things are still a little bit wet, but we will be drying out as the sun comes out this morning. It is going to be a beautiful fall day with high temperatures just in the low 60s. And taking a look now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar. At this point, we are mostly dry, just a few areas of drizzle, still seeing wet roadways and wet grounds, but the cold front has moved out. The heavier rain has since moved out and off into the east, and we will remain dry for today and most of the weekend. We're just going to be seeing a little bit of a breeze, but overall, beautiful fall weather comes in for today. Great day to spend outside. So we are starting off this morning a little bit cooler, temperatures in the 40s. We have 46 degrees in Dowdesville and in Whitesboro, 47 degrees in Utica and Westmoreland, and looking to the south, we have 45 degrees in Cooperstown, Sherburne, and Hamilton this morning. We will reach the low 60s today, so it is going to warm up, and we are going to be seeing mostly sunny skies, a perfect day to spend outside. Maybe if you want to go apple picking later on as things do dry out. By noon, we will be in the mid to upper 50s, and we will remain in the upper 50s right near 60 for the rest of the day. We will cool down to the 40s tonight, but overall great day to spend outside to do any fall activities with sunshine and dry conditions. So our next chance of rain doesn't look to be until Monday. We do look dry for most of the weekend. Small possibility of seeing a few showers Saturday night into Sunday, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, but at this point we are looking mostly dry with our next chance of a few scattered showers Monday, and next week is trending a little bit wetter and a little bit cooler for the rest of next week. But overall for the weekend, dry conditions, partly cloudy skies for both Saturday and Sunday. That small chance of rain for the North Country on Saturday evening, but highs are going to be in the mid 60s for Saturday and right near 60 for Sunday. So on our skycast for the rest of today, we will see clouds make way for sunshine, a little bit of a breeze with highs in the low 60s. Tonight we will cool down to just around 40 degrees with mostly clear skies. And as for tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds, but overall a beautiful day. We do look mostly dry with the exception of a few showers in the afternoon and evening north of the Mohawk Valley, but at this point it is looking mostly dry. Heading into Sunday, we are remaining dry, waking up in the mid-30s on Sunday, but we will warm up to right near 60 for the high temperature. As for today, though, tracking sunshine after unsettled weather yesterday. A little bit of a breeze with highs in the low 60s, a perfect day to spend outside, and not getting too cool overnight with a low just around 40. Overall, a pretty nice weekend ahead with highs in the mid-60s tomorrow and right near 60 on Sunday, but next week is trending a little bit cooler, and we start to see that precipitation return, Gary.
Boy, look at that nice 3-day stretch.
Yes, so definitely make sure you use it for this weekend because we're changing next week.
Yeah, it's going to go downhill.
Yeah.
Hannah, thanks. Still ahead, people who collect Social Security. For this half hour, I'm Gary Libitor. We're going to get to all of that and more in just a minute. First, a little bit of a soggy start to your morning. However, things are drying out as we move through our Friday. Let's head over to the Weather Center, where our meteorologist Hannah Evans joins us now, and we can see all that green has moved to the east.
Yes, so we are starting out dry this morning. Just the roadways and the grass, still a little bit damp, but we will dry out very quickly because sunny skies come in for today.
Wow, big
Yeah.
smile there.
I know, it's going to be a very nice day. So let's take a look now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A few areas of light drizzle, but the heavy rain and the cold front has moved out, and we are in store for a very nice day, reaching the upper 50s by around lunchtime and the low 60s this afternoon. And we are going to be seeing sun throughout the entire day, so it is going to be a very nice, a beautiful fall day in store. We just had to get through a little bit of some patchy fog this morning in areas of higher elevation and in areas that did see a lot of heavy rain yesterday, but we are warming up, drying out very quickly. Even looking ahead to the weekend, it looks pretty nice as well. But into next week, we are trending a little bit cooler and a little bit wetter for the rest of next week. But for today, let's enjoy it. Sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, highs in the low 60s, and I will be talking about the weekend forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 4.
Welcome back. Today is going to be a very nice day. We are going to dry out very quickly, so if you did want to rake any leaves or clean anything up from yesterday, I would say later today as things do dry out. We are starting out just a little bit damp this morning, but 2 nice days coming up for tomorrow and Sunday to do any yard work or clean up any leaves or anything like that. It is just going to be a little bit breezy for today through the weekend and into the beginning of next week with wind speeds just around 5 to 10 miles per hour. So just a slight breeze, not too windy. It's going to feel nice and comfortable outside. But looking ahead into next week, it does look like it is trending cooler. On our 7-day forecast, we can see it is trending cooler, and it looks to remain this way, at least for the near future. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. The NFL updated its concussion
Weather Team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up with some clouds and some patchy fog this morning, but the sun will come out today and a beautiful fall day is expected. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Things are still a bit damp this morning from the rain yesterday, but we will dry out very quickly because we are going to be seeing mostly sunny skies today, and we are warming up to the low 60s. So taking a look now at the York Full Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, just a few areas of light drizzle, but we are mostly dry, just seeing some clouds this morning, and that heavy rain from that cold front has since moved off into the east. We are going to be seeing a light breeze today, but clouds make way for mostly sunny skies throughout the day. A great day to spend outside, especially this afternoon when things dry out. We are starting out a little bit cooler this morning than yesterday. Just 45 degrees in Dowdesville and in Whitesboro, 47 degrees in Utica, and looking to the south, 45 degrees in Cooperstown, 43 degrees in Hamilton. But we will reach the low 60s today. A great day to spend outside, maybe do any fall activities. Apple picking would be a good one today by noon. Temperatures in the mid to upper 50s with sunshine. Should be dry around then as well. And then later throughout the day, temperatures right near 60, and then we will drop into the 40s tonight. But great day ahead warming up to the low 60s with sunshine throughout the entire day. And we are looking to remain dry through most of the weekend. There is a very small chance for a few showers north of the Mohawk Valley Saturday evening, but other than that, we are dry with some sunshine, and our next chance of rain doesn't look to be until early next week, and we do cool down next week as well, so make sure you enjoy the weekend. We will be a little bit warmer with that sunshine. So for both Saturday and Sunday, we are tracking mostly dry conditions. Once again, north of the Mohawk Valley, very small chance for a few showers later in the day on Saturday. Saturday looks a bit warmer with highs in the mid-60s, and as for Sunday, we will be seeing highs in the upper 50s. For today, though, clouds will make way for sunshine. A beautiful fall day ahead with highs in the low 60s. Just a slight breeze, so it is going to feel nice and comfortable outside. And as for tonight, not getting too cool. Overnight lows just in the low 40s. For tomorrow, we will be seeing a mix of sun and clouds, but still looking to remain mostly dry. A few light showers are possible north of the Mohawk Valley. Highs are going to be in the mid-60s. And then heading into Sunday, we will remain sunny throughout Sunday with high temperatures reaching the upper 50s. So for today, we are tracking beautiful weather, sunshine, just a slight breeze. Great day to spend outside after yesterday with highs in the low 60s. And tonight we will be seeing partly cloudy skies with a low just around 40. So a very nice next few days coming up. For tomorrow, a little bit warmer, highs in the mid 60s, and we are in the upper 50s for Sunday. And make sure you get outside this weekend because next week is trending a little bit cooler, and it is trending like we are going to get some precipitation, Gary.
And the good news, no major flooding yesterday.
Yes, everything was good except for that one tornado warning that was up in North Oneida County.
Yeah, pretty scary there.
Yes, it was.
Hannah, thanks. If you are just waking up, I'm Gary Libator. Also ahead, people who collect Social Security will see the biggest bump in benefits in 40 years. We'll tell you why. But first, it is a little bit of a wet one, at least a damp one out there this morning. Things are drying out, though. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center, and you can see all that green moving east. It's drying out nicely.
Yes, so we are going to be mostly dry this morning, and today looks beautiful. The sun will come out, sunshine throughout the day, dry conditions, so a great day today after yesterday.
Yeah, great way to start the day with that good news.
Yes, and to start the weekend.
Yeah.
So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, just seeing a few areas of drizzle, but we are mostly dry, seeing some patchy fog and some clouds, but that heavy rain and unsettled weather has since moved out. We are going to warm up a little bit today. Highs are going to reach the upper 50s right around lunchtime and in the low 60s this afternoon, but it is going to be beautiful with mostly sunny skies throughout the day and very pleasant fall conditions. We were just dealing with some patchy fog this morning, especially in areas of higher elevations and in areas that did see a lot of heavy rain yesterday, but we are going to be warming up today and drying out pretty nicely for sunshine, and the sun looks to last through the weekend. It looks to remain mostly dry through the weekend with some sun and warmer weather, but looking ahead into the beginning of next week, it does look to cool down a little bit. So as for today, make sure you get outside. We are seeing sun, pleasant conditions, highs in the low 60s, and I will be talking a little bit more about the weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks, and don't forget the Storm Tracker 2.
Welcome back. We are going to be drying out very quickly this morning, but around this time we are seeing partly cloudy skies, some areas of fog. Temperatures are in the low 40s. We will remain in the low 40s at around sunrise. Sunshine comes in for today. Very little cloud cover, and by 10 a.m. seeing temperatures right near 50 with high temperatures in the low 60s this afternoon. So a great day to spend outside today. A little bit damp this morning, but we do dry out, sunny skies, a beautiful fall day expected. It is going to remain dry for both tomorrow and Sunday with temperatures in the mid 60s tomorrow and in the upper 50s on Sunday. But overall, a great weekend ahead before we do see precipitation return next week. And we are going to be on the warmer side this weekend. Temperatures around 60 in the mid 60s. But as we head into the beginning of next week, we do drop below average into the 50s and 40s. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. What's more than 100?
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are tracking some clouds to start this morning, but clouds make way for sunshine and a beautiful fall day ahead. Let's take a look now at the Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. We are still starting out a little bit damp this morning from some unsettled weather yesterday, but we are going to dry out and warm up pretty quickly today with a beautiful day, sunshine, and temperatures reaching the low 60s. So as of right now, on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, tracking dry conditions, clouds will continue to decrease this morning, and that cold front and the heavy rain has since moved off into the east. We do have a beautiful day in store with just a slight breeze, so it is going to feel nice and comfortable and nice and pleasant with mostly sunny skies and very little cloud cover. According to our sky watchers this morning, we are starting out a little bit cooler than yesterday morning for sure. So we have 46 degrees in Yorkville, Clinton, and in Westdale, 47 degrees in New Hartford, and looking to the south, we have 44 degrees in Cooperstown, Evanston, and West Lawrence this morning. We will reach the low 60s today, so we will warm up pretty quickly, and we will be seeing sunshine. It's going to be a perfect day to do any fall activities, especially later on when things dry out. Should be dry by this afternoon, so if you did want to go apple picking or anything like that, perfect day for that with sunshine. Just around lunchtime, we will be in the upper 50s, and we will remain in the upper 50s through the evening, with temperatures dropping to just around 40 degrees overnight. But overall, a great day, pretty warm for October. Make sure you enjoy today and the weekend because things are going to change next week. So for today through Sunday, we do look mostly dry. Very small chance of some rain later in the day on Saturday, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, but otherwise mostly dry. But next week is trending a little bit wetter. We do look to see some scattered showers starting on Monday, and that kind of lasts throughout the week. And we are looking a lot cooler next week as well. So make sure you enjoy this weekend. It looks like a beautiful fall weekend. Highs in the mid 60s on Saturday. Once again, that chance of some rain north of the Mohawk Valley. And on Sunday, a little bit cooler with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s, but still seeing dry conditions and sunshine. So for today, we will continue to see clouds make way for sunshine throughout the day. Very little cloud cover with highs in the low 60s. And tonight, we are just dropping to right around 40, so not really in those freezing temperatures. As for tomorrow, we will be seeing a mix of some sun and clouds. Very small chance of a few isolated showers north of the Mohawk Valley tomorrow afternoon, but we do look mostly dry throughout the day with highs reaching the mid 60s. And then heading into Sunday, we do cool down a little bit, starting out in the 30s on Sunday morning, and then we will reach right near 60 for the high temperature with a mix of sun and clouds once again. So as for today, we are going to be seeing very little cloud cover, beautiful, pleasant fall day ahead with highs near 60. And tonight, partly cloudy skies come in with the low just around 40. So overall, a great weekend ahead with warmer weather tomorrow, highs reaching the mid 60s and a mix of some sun and some clouds. Sunday, we will be a little bit cooler than tomorrow, but still dry with some sunshine. And we are trending a little bit cooler, and we are going to be seeing more precipitation next week, Gary.
So let's enjoy today, tomorrow, and Sunday. All 3
Yes.
days beautiful.
Yes, beautiful fall weekend ahead, so make sure you get outside.
Well, you bring us good news.
You're welcome.
Hannah, thanks. And be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter, our social media half hour. I'm Gary Libitor. We're going to get to all that and more in a few minutes. First, let's get to our Friday forecast. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joining us from the Weather Center. And not only is our Friday looking nice, but so is the whole weekend.
Yes, so we are going to be seeing beautiful weather today with the sun coming in after that rain yesterday. And even over the weekend, we look dry with some sunshine. So get out and enjoy it because things are going to change next week.
Yeah, they are, but we'll enjoy this weekend for sure.
Yes. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are dry, just seeing a little bit of cloud cover and some fog this morning, but that heavy rain that we did see yesterday from that cold front has since moved out, and we will be seeing sun today, warming up to the upper 50s around lunchtime and in the low 60s this afternoon. It's going to be a beautiful fall day in store, feeling very pleasant outside, so make sure you get out and enjoy it. But we are just starting out with some patchy fog this morning, especially in areas of higher elevations and in areas that did see most of the heavy rain yesterday, so be careful of that. But we are going to be warming up and drying out very quickly today. Beautiful fall day in store with sun and temperatures in the 60s. This weekend is also looking very nice and dry as well, but heading into the beginning of next week, we are tracking cooler weather, and it does look like we are going to be seeing some precipitation next week. So make sure you enjoy today and the weekend. Highs will reach the low 60s with sunshine, and I will be talking about the weekend forecast coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast.
Welcome back. We are going to be drying out very quickly today. Things are still a little bit damp this morning, but if you do want to do any cleanup from yesterday, definitely recommend doing that this afternoon, evening. It's going to be very nice outside and very nice weather over the next 2 days. So make sure you get outside, do any yard work you have to do because things are going to change next week. It is just going to be a little bit breezy for today through the weekend and into the beginning of next week, but no windy days. Look ahead that it does look nice and comfortable and pleasant over this weekend. And then as we head into next week, things are definitely going to change. So if you did see on our 7-day forecast already, it is looking like precipitation is going to be in the forecast for next week for most of the days, as well as cooler weather, temperatures just in the 50s and 40s. Even looking ahead 6 to 10 days from now, it does look like we are going to remain below normal in terms of temperatures. Back to you, Gary.
Anna, thanks. The NFL.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning, seeing a few areas of cloud cover and fog, but that will make way for sunshine and a beautiful fall day today. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Things are starting out still a little bit damp this morning, but we will dry out as the sun comes out this morning and temperatures will reach the low 60s. So taking a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we are dry in all of our areas. We are going to warm up quickly today and seeing dry conditions with sunshine, a beautiful fall day ahead after unsettled weather and that heavy rain yesterday, but that has since moved out. It is going to feel very pleasant with just a little bit of a breeze and once again, sunshine. But according to our Skywatchers, starting out a little bit cooler this morning than yesterday. 46 degrees in Yorkville, Clinton, and in Westdale. 47 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 45 degrees in Milford and 46 degrees in Lawrence and in Morris this morning. We will reach the low 60s today, and make sure you enjoy it today and the weekend. 3 very nice days coming up before things change next week. So if you did want to do any fall activities today, maybe go apple picking or spending time outside, perfect day for that. We will be dry. Everything will be dry by around noon. Temperatures at that point in the upper 50s, and we will remain right near 60 throughout the rest of the day, seeing sunshine and things cool down to the 40s tonight. But overall today, pretty warm for October with beautiful fall weather, and we do look to remain dry through Sunday. Very small chance of seeing a few showers later in the day on Saturday north of the Mohawk Valley, but at this point we are still looking mostly dry. And heading into the beginning of next week, that's where things are trending a little bit wetter. We are going to start seeing some scattered showers on Monday, and it does look like we are going to be seeing precipitation for most of next week. So make sure you spend some time outside this weekend. Sun and clouds come in for tomorrow, a little bit warmer than today with highs in the mid 60s, and on Sunday a little bit cooler but still dry with sunshine with highs in the mid 50s. So on our Skycast for the rest of today, clouds will make way for sunshine, very little cloud cover with highs in the low 60s and just a slight breeze. And as for tonight, our overnight low drops just around 40 degrees, so not as chilly, not around freezing. It is going to be pretty mild overnight. But as for tomorrow, we will be seeing sun and clouds come in. A beautiful day expected once again, but a few areas of isolated showers are possible, especially north of the Mohawk Valley later in the day on Saturday. Heading into Sunday, we do cool down a little bit, starting out in the 30s in the morning, but we will reach the upper 50s for the high temperature on Sunday, a mix of sun and clouds once again. So for today, expect sunshine, a beautiful fall day ahead with highs reaching right near 60. And as for tonight, we will see partly cloudy skies come in with the low just around 40. So 3 very nice days expected. Make sure you enjoy them while they last. Today through Sunday, we are tracking dry conditions with sun. A little bit warmer tomorrow and a little bit cooler on Sunday, but next week we are trending wetter and a little bit cooler. Back to you guys.
Hannah, thanks. I'm joined this morning by Alec joining us at 7 a.m. on the CW11. I'm Gary Libator. A damp start this morning, but things are definitely drying out. Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans in the Weather Center with a look ahead at our Friday and our weekend, and boy, are we looking good.
Yes, so today it is going to be very nice, very little cloud cover, temperatures reaching the low 60s, and even for the weekend, it's looking dry with some sunshine.
Wow,
so.
bring those smiles out, aren't you?
Yes, and definitely make sure you enjoy today and this weekend because things are going to change next week.
Boo.
Yes, boo. So let's take a look now at the bus stop forecast. If you are heading out this morning, temperatures are in the mid 40s with mostly sunny skies, and we will remain sunny throughout the entire day with highs reaching the low 60s. So expect expect sunshine today, very pleasant weather, highs reaching the low 60s with calmer wind speeds. And as for tonight, not getting too cool, just an overnight low in the low 40s. Back to you, Gary.
Anna, thanks. And don't forget the Storm Tracker 2 forecast never more than 10 minutes away.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with clear skies this morning, and sunshine will come in for most of today with highs reaching the low 60s. So let's take a look now at the Cavie Tower camera overlooking the Mohawk Valley. We can see just a little bit of cloud cover and some fog here this morning, but that will all make way for a beautiful fall day with sunshine and temperatures reaching the low 60s. Because after that unsettled weather yesterday, we are since dry. So here's a look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. That heavy rain has since moved off into the east, and we are now seeing dry conditions. Sunshine will come in today, and we will warm up and dry out pretty quickly. So we are still starting out with things a little bit damp this morning. We are going to be completely dry today, though. A little bit of a breeze. It is going to feel nice and pleasant. A great day to spend outside. According to our sky watchers this morning, we are all in the 40s, 43 degrees in Old Forge and 47 degrees in New Hartford. And looking to the south, we have 44 degrees in Cooperstown, Evanston, and West Lawrence this morning. We will reach the low 60s today. It's going to be a beautiful fall day. Great day to do any fall activities or just even spend time outside. Around noon is when everything should be dried out at that point. Great day to go apple picking. Temperatures around lunchtime should be in the upper 50s, and we will remain right near 60 for the rest of the day. Pretty warm for October. We will fall just around 40 degrees for the overnight low tonight, but sunshine is expected today and even through the weekend. So dry conditions remain through Sunday. Make sure you get outside and enjoy this weekend because it is going to be mostly dry with sunshine and warmer weather. And things do take a turn for next week. It does look like we are going to be seeing precipitation for most of next week, and we are going to start getting a lot cooler with highs just in the 40s and 50s. So for this weekend, we are going to warm up even more tomorrow with highs in the mid 60s and some sun. As for Sunday, we cool down a little bit, but still remaining dry with sunshine and highs reaching the mid to upper 50s. So for the rest of the day, clouds will make way for sunshine, a beautiful fall day with highs reaching the low 60s. And tonight, not getting too cold, not around freezing. We will fall into the low 40s for the overnight low. As for tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds is expected. We are mostly dry, a very small chance of a few rain showers north of the Mohawk Valley, but at this point still looking mostly dry with highs in the mid 60s and remaining dry with sunshine through Sunday. So we are going to get a little bit cooler on Sunday, starting out in the 30s, reaching just near 60 for the high temperature, but remaining dry with some sun. So for today, very little cloud cover expected. Sunshine, a slight breeze, highs in the low 60s, and tonight we remain partly cloudy with a low just around 40 degrees. So make sure you enjoy this weekend because it looks very nice for fall. Highs in the mid 60s tomorrow, right near 60 on Sunday. Things do take a turn next week with precipitation and cooler weather.
Thank you for joining News Channel 2 at noon. I'm Katrina Smith. Gary has the afternoon off. Well, the rain has subsided. Meteorologist Hannah Evans is in the Weather Center tracking partly sunny skies this afternoon. Hannah.
Katrina, and yes, this afternoon is going to be beautiful, and even over the weekend we are still tracking dry conditions with some sunshine. So taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are tracking dry conditions. That rain has since moved off into the northeast along with the cold front, and we are left behind with sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, and temperatures at this point almost near 60. So we are measuring 57 degrees at the Grivis Park Airport in Rome. Comfortable humidity, a little bit of a breeze, and sunshine. A perfect day to spend outside, a perfect fall day, and even this weekend is looking very nice. So as for today, we will warm up to the low 60s for the high temperature, tracking sunshine for the rest of the day. Even this weekend, we are tracking mostly dry conditions with sunshine for both tomorrow and Sunday. A great weekend in store. But then looking ahead as we get into next week, it is trending a little bit cooler, and it is looking like we are going to be seeing some precipitation over the next couple of days starting next week. But for today, sunshine, a little bit of a breeze, highs in the low 60s, and I will be talking about the nice fall weekend coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you, Hannah. Now to that terrible shooting in Raleigh.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon. We are tracking sunny skies throughout the rest of the afternoon. A beautiful fall day with temperatures reaching the low 60s. So let's take a look now at our Cooperstown camera. We are seeing some fall foliage here as well as beautiful blue skies, very little cloud cover for the rest of the day with comfortable and pleasant conditions, especially for October. And taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 at Doppler radar, still tracking dry conditions. We look to remain dry today and through most of the weekend with our next chance of rain not looking to be until Monday. So make sure you get outside and enjoy today and the weekend. Very comfortable conditions, a little bit breezy, but sunshine for today through Sunday with temperatures in and near 60 degrees. So as of right now, according to our sky watchers, we are ranging mostly in the mid to upper 50s. We have 61 degrees in Boonville and 55 degrees in Cassville and Mohawk. And once again, the high temperature today does look to reach the low 60s, which is pretty warm for October. So great day to spend outside, do any fall activities, maybe go apple picking. At this point, we are ranging in the mid to upper 50s, and we will remain right near 60 later on throughout the rest of the afternoon and evening, continuing to see sunny skies, very little cloud cover. And tonight we will drop down just to around 40 degrees, so not in the freezing category. We will be in the 40s overnight tonight. And even looking into the weekend, it looks to warm up a little bit more tomorrow. Tomorrow we are tracking sunshine once again with highs in the mid 60s. And as for Sunday, a little bit cooler. Highs are going to be in the mid to upper 50s, but still remaining dry for sunshine. Overall, a beautiful fall weekend is ahead, and things do change next week, so make sure you spend some time outside today and for the weekend before we get a lot cooler. So we will be in the low 60s today, warming up a little bit more tomorrow, and on Sunday, still on the warmer side with highs near 60. But come Monday, highs will just be in the 50s, and then for Tuesday and Wednesday, our high temperature looks to drop into the 40s. So as for today, pleasant conditions, a little bit of a breeze, highs reaching the low 60s with sunshine. And tonight remains mostly clear, but overnight lows only fall just around 40, so we are not getting too cold. No frost is expected tonight. As for tomorrow, the sunshine remains for the day, a little bit breezy, and there is the small possibility of a passing shower in the afternoon, especially north of the Mohawk Valley, but at this point, it still is looking mostly dry throughout the day tomorrow. And we do cool down a little bit for Sunday, so we will wake up on Sunday in the 30s, but we will warm up to near 60, still seeing sunshine on Sunday. So for the rest of the day, very pleasant, beautiful fall day, highs in the low 60s, a great time to go outside or do any yard work or anything like that. And as for tonight, we have a low in the 30s, right near 40 degrees, not in the freezing category, no chance of frost with mostly clear skies. So as for the next 2 days, we warm up a little bit more tomorrow with sunshine and highs in the mid 60s, a little bit cooler on Sunday, but looking ahead to next week, we are trending cooler, and it is looking like we are going to be seeing precipitation for most of the week. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Elderly adults made up for a large for that White Cane Day walk. Time for our first look at forecast in this half hour. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
We are tracking beautiful fall weather for the rest of today with sunshine and temperatures reaching the lower to mid 60s. So taking a look now at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Dry conditions as of right now. That rain from yesterday has since moved off into the northeast along with that cold front and left behind a little bit of a breeze, sunshine, gorgeous weather for the rest of the afternoon. So make sure you get outside. Temperatures at this point are at 57 degrees being measured at the Griffith Park Airport in Rome. Very comfortable humidity, a little bit of a breeze and sun. Great day to spend outside for any fall activities or going for a walk, going for a run, or doing any yard work. We are also going to be warming up a little bit more, so high temperatures look to reach the lower to mid 60s today. Even looking ahead to tomorrow and Sunday, great fall weekend in store with mostly dry conditions and sunshine. But then after the weekend, we are trending a little bit cooler as we head into next week. So for today, expect sunshine, a very little cloud cover, a calmer wind speed with temperatures in the 60s, and I will be talking about the weekend forecast coming up. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you, Hannah. People are living in...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking sunshine for the rest of the day with high temperatures reaching the low 60s. Taking a look now at our Cooperstown camera, we're looking at some nice fall foliage here and very little cloud cover, nice blue skies. Very pleasant day today, and the weekend is going to remain warm and dry, especially for October. So taking a look now at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are still tracking dry conditions across our area. That cold front with that rain has since moved out into the northeast. And that did leave behind a little bit of a breeze, but we are seeing sunny skies and very pleasant fall conditions today. According to our sky watchers, we are mainly in the mid to upper 50s at this point. 55 degrees in Mohawk and Cassville, 58 degrees in Ilion, and we will reach the low to mid 60s for the high temperature today, so pretty warm for October. A great day to spend time doing any fall activities outside, maybe even going for a walk or a run or doing any yard work. As of right now, we are in the mid to upper 50s, and we will remain right near 60 and in the low 60s for the rest of the afternoon into the evening, with sunshine persisting throughout the entire day. Even tonight, we're not getting too cool. Overnight lows just around 40 degrees. So no chance of frost overnight tonight, and it will not be as cold overnight. Looking ahead to the weekend, we warm up a little bit more tomorrow with some sun, highs in the mid 60s. And as for Sunday, we cool down a little bit with highs in the mid to upper 50s. But this weekend is looking beautiful, fall-like weekend with sunshine throughout the entire weekend. So make sure you get outside and enjoy today and then tomorrow and Sunday, because things are looking to change next week. So for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we are going to be on the warmer side with highs in the mid-60s tomorrow and right near 60 on Sunday. But as we head into Monday, we will drop into the 50s for the high temperature. And looking ahead to Tuesday and Wednesday, we will just be in the 40s for the high temperature. So as for the rest of today, we are still tracking dry conditions, sunny skies, very little cloud cover with highs in the low 60s. And tonight, an overnight low just around 40 degrees with clear skies. As for tomorrow, we will continue to see sun and dry conditions. Small chance to see an isolated shower or two, especially north of the Mohawk Valley in the afternoon. But at this point, we are still looking mostly dry and a little bit warmer tomorrow. We do cool down a little bit more on Sunday because we start out in the 30s in the morning. And then we will just reach right near 60 for the high temperature. But overall, a nice fall weekend is in store to get outside. So for today, very pleasant, beautiful, highs in the low 60s. And tonight, not that cool, no chance of frost overnight with a low just around 40. So tomorrow, a little bit warmer than today, and Sunday, a little bit cooler, but overall dry conditions with some sunshine. Make sure you get outside because things are going to change next week. We are trending a little bit cooler, and it does look like we are going to be seeing precipitation for every day next week. Back to you, Katrina.
Thank you so much, Hannah. Russian forces carry.
Yesterday's severe weather came at the perfect time because
yes,
tonight for football.
Yeah, football players are going to love it. The fans are going to love it. The weather's looking perfect. It's going to cool off very quickly this evening. So if you are heading out to one of many games, you're going to want to dress nice and warm. Temperatures will be in the 40s. We're in the 60s now, so and it cools off very quickly. But again, it's going to be an absolutely perfect night for football. Temperatures again in the upper 40s at the start, mid 40s by halftime. Will continue to cool off into the evening. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking dry. Current temperature is 61 degrees. Turned out to be a warm day and actually a very nice day. We're looking at nice weather here as we head into the start of the weekend. It cools off quickly this evening. A wonderful weekend ahead. The weather heading into next week cools down quite a bit. We're going to be tracking those changes coming up. Clear skies this evening, temperatures in the 50s. Again, cooling off very quickly after sunset. We're tracking those temperatures heading into the weekend. A look at that forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, thank you, Bill. Great news after almost 20.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A really nice fall day across the region. Sunshine, light wind, very different compared to yesterday. Let's take a live look at our CAVI Tower Cam. The leaves are near peak in the Mohawk Valley. Look at this current shot. Looks like a postcard-worthy picture here. The weather will be very nice this evening. It cools off very quickly. You'll need a jacket for sure if you're going to be heading out after sunset. Temperatures will drop into the 40s. So live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Again, looking at clear skies across the area. Fall colors are still out there in the higher elevations, although we've seen some leaves turn bare. This picture from Phil Carr in Madison. Again, looking at plenty of color, not very far away from the Mohawk Valley. Looking at the weekend forecast, should be a great weekend to enjoy the color wherever you're going. Partly sunny skies tomorrow. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s. On Sunday, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. It will be cooler Sunday compared to Saturday as the weak cold front arrives, but either day looks pretty nice, and we're looking at dry weather both days. If you have to clean up the yard this weekend, looking at dry conditions both Saturday and Sunday. Rain returns Monday, so if you have anything that you got to take care of, better to do it this weekend than to wait until next week, because the weather is going to turn. Looking at much cooler and unsettled weather ahead. Whitesboro 64 degrees, same in Lowville. Dolgeville 63, Little Falls 65. Across the southern valleys, temperatures in the low 60s. Cooperstown 62, Skeneva 61, and Hamel checking in with 59 degrees. Great weather to walk the dog this evening. Sunset is about quarter after 6. Temperatures in the 50s here this evening. Tonight's featured dog is Murphy. If you want to be part of this, head to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. This is brought to you by Staffworks. Pretty quiet weather for the short term as high pressure builds in from the west. We see some showers, even some snow showers in Wisconsin. That's going to be our next weather maker. That doesn't arrive until the middle of next week, but it will be dragging in much cooler weather. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. Clear skies tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 30s. Beautiful day Saturday. We start out with plenty of sunshine. We warm up fast. We're in the mid 60s by noontime and into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Clouds and a few sprinkles will be arriving Saturday night as a weak cold front moves in. And it cools off for Sunday. We'll start out in the upper 30s. And again, cooler weather Sunday afternoon with highs in the upper 50s. Mostly clear tonight, down to 37. Beautiful day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures in the upper 60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Rain returns Monday. That's part of a cold front that's going to knock the temperature down. We'll be in the 40s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Looking at some rain showers in the Mohawk Valley. Could see some snow showers along the hilltops on Wednesday. Temperatures back into the 50s as we head into next Friday. And coming up in a few minutes, we're taking a look at the latest fall foliage and where the best places to go this weekend would be.
Assuming the wind from yesterday didn't knock it all down.
It did in some areas.
All right,
yeah.
Bill. Thank you.
Well, an artist who designs custom kicks for Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis tracking those fall colors. Boy, we don't get tired of them, do we?
No, and we've got so many pictures. We're going to try and show as many as we can. Can't show them all, but this one was a stunner. This is Huntley Mountain in Cassville from Angela Bartlett. Beautiful, beautiful picture there. We are considered past peak for higher elevations, especially north, and especially with the weather that we had yesterday. The wind and the rain did take down some of the leaves, but you can still see plenty of color. So I don't want to deter you if you do want to plan on taking a look at some beautiful fall color. You don't have to go very far. We're looking at peak color in the Mohawk Valley and southern valleys here heading into the weekend. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is looking clear. It is going to be a really wonderful evening. It cools off quickly though, so if you're planning on heading out, grab a jacket. We'll be in the 40s after sunset. Tracking a nice weekend ahead. A look at that forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. The Central Association for the Blind.
Folks' most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Beautiful weather out there this afternoon. Sunshine. We're still seeing a little bit of that sun in Cooperstown as it's starting to set. Our sunset takes place at around 6:19 in Utica, so we're going on about a half an hour from now. But you can see it's starting to go below the trees here in the hills in this particular shot. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. The weather looks dry this evening. It cools off very fast. So if you're heading out tonight to watch a high school football game, you might want to grab a jacket. Beautiful fall color continues. This picture from Mary Dawson in West Eaton. And you can see some lovely color here. You don't have to go very far to see great color. The winds will be knocking down some of the foliage here over the next couple of days. Breezy conditions tomorrow, light winds Sunday, more of a breeze as we head into Monday and Tuesday. You have to cut the lawn. Not too many cuts looking ahead here, but if you need to do that, either Saturday or Sunday should be fine for that, looking at dry weather. Better to wait until the afternoon as we do typically have a lot of dew on the ground in the morning this time of the year. Our MoCast is sponsored by Clinton Tractor. Our Skywatchers checking in this evening: Old Forge 54, Erican Inlet 53, Stratford Dorothy with 56 degrees, Barneveld 60, across Southern Valleys, Paynes Hollow 60, West Lawrence 51 degrees, Helen and Cassville checking in with 56. The radar and satellite image shows high pressure building in, bringing us more sunshine for tomorrow. We're in between weather systems. What we saw yesterday with that cold front is now in Maine, and then the next one is going to approach us from the Great Lakes. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast, again, dry, clear tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the upper 40s, or I should say upper 30s rather. Will be a chilly start to Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon, beautiful, warming up fast. We're in the mid 60s around noontime. A very weak cold front brings clouds to the area late Saturday, so around sunset we could see a brief sprinkle. That doesn't last for very long though. On Sunday, it's back to sunshine, a cooler start, but a nice day with a mix of sunshine and clouds, temperatures climbing to the upper 50s. Mostly clear tonight, down to 37. Very nice day tomorrow and warm for this time of the year, temperatures in the upper 60s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Again, slightly cooler on Sunday, 59. Our next chance of rain is Monday. This is part of a cold front that rolls in from the west. Temperatures in the mid 50s. The weather behind the front, chilly. We're only in the 40s on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with overnight lows in the low 30s. Generally rain showers here and there. Could see some snow showers along the hilltops Wednesday. The weather starts to dry out and warm up as we head into the end of the week. We'll be right back.
Meteorologist Bill Curtis for a first look at the forecast. Going to be good weather for football tonight.
It is. If you are heading out to a game, grab a jacket. It's going to cool off really fast this evening. Temperatures will be in the 40s just after sunset, and we're expecting beautiful weather. A whole lot of clear skies and light winds as we head throughout the evening. Live look at the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things are looking quiet across the area. Current temperature is 57 degrees. We made it into the low 60s this afternoon, but we've got really dry air in place. Dew point's 36. And with clear skies and light winds, it's recipe for quickly falling temperatures. Nice start to the weekend. And looking at generally nice weather both Saturday and Sunday. The weather turns much cooler as we look ahead. This evening, again, temperatures in the low 50s. To upper 40s, clear skies. I'll let you know which weekend day is better to be outdoors and what the fall colors look like across the area, and that's coming up. Back over to you.
Bill, thank you. We have some good news tonight. Chunk.
Most dependable weather team. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Beautiful conditions out there this evening. Let's take a live look at our CAVV Tower Cam. We're capturing the setting sun. That is a gorgeous shot. Sunset time is coming up in just a couple of minutes here. We're looking at generally clear skies heading into this evening. We're nice and dry in the Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Beautiful fall color continues. This picture from Angela Bartlett, Huntley Mountain in Cassville. Plenty of color can be spotted across the area. And actually, there's another beautiful photo here to show you that's not fall foliage, but still rainbow with this flock of birds captured at the same time. This is from Ilion. From Rob and Patty. Fall color continues in central New York. The brightest colors are not far away in and around the Mohawk Valley. You don't have to go very far to see some excellent color. The hilltops, the higher elevations, are now considered past peak, especially with the wind and the rain that we saw yesterday. Some of those leaves are coming down, but there's still plenty of color to be seen, so get out and enjoy it. We're looking at a great weekend. Saturday looks to be the warmer and the sunnier of the two weekend days, but Sunday looks like a nice fall day as well. Mostly cloudy Sunday afternoon, temperatures in the upper 50s. We're in the upper 60s on Saturday. A light breeze will be around throughout the next several days. The winds will be picking up early next week ahead of the next weather maker. Barneveld 60 degrees, Old Forge 54, Bob and Clinton checking in with 51 across Southern Valleys, Newport 63. And Helen Cassville with 56 degrees. Radar and satellite image shows we're in between weather systems today, and that's going to be the case tomorrow as well as Sunday. Things are not moving very quickly in the atmosphere. This low pressure system will eventually move in from the west, but not until Monday. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast. Until that system gets here, we're looking at pretty quiet weather. Clear skies tonight. It cools off fast. We'll be in the upper 30s here by tomorrow morning. Heading into Saturday, a beautiful day. We warm up fast as well. Sunshine, highs in the upper 60s. A very weak weather system, a weak cold front arrives Saturday evening, and that could bring a sprinkle around sunset. Some slightly cooler weather to follow here as we head into Sunday. Sunday, we start out in the upper 30s. We'll climb into the upper 50s with a mix of sunshine and clouds. Mostly clear tonight, down to 37. Beautiful day tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, a high of 67. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. A cold front arrives on Monday. This brings widespread rain. That looks to be around for the Comet's home opener. Temperatures in the mid-50s. It is chilly in the wake of that system. Temperatures will be in the 40s on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Generally, some on and off rain showers. Could see some snow showers in the hilltops. We're back into the 50s, though, looking ahead to next Friday. Back over to you.
Bill, thank you. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. New York and Cleveland go the extra forecast. Get you set for the weekend. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
We've got great fall color across all of central New York, and this is going to be a fantastic weekend to get out and enjoy the pretty colors. This picture from Phil Card, Madison. Even where areas saw some leaves come down yesterday, the leaves are still very colorful. We're going to take a look at that fall foliage forecast coming up in just a little bit. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's clear outside, and temperatures have cooled off very quickly. We're already down to 41 degrees. Clear skies, calm winds. We're expecting temperatures to continue to fall tonight into the 30s. The warmest day of the next 7 is Saturday. Sunday is not too far behind, but look at the direction that we're going. It is going to get a lot colder here as we head into early next week, with some big changes in the weather as we move along. Clear skies tonight, down to 37. We are tracking a nice weekend. And again, the latest fall foliage forecast is coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, now that the weather is starting to get a little bit colder, the rescue mission of Utica, they're going to hold a men's and boys coat giveaway coming up on.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. Welcome back. We are taking a live look outside. This is our Cavy Tower Cam. Clear skies. It's cooled off tremendously this evening. Temperatures are already down into the low 40s to upper 30s. And we will start out the weekend on a chilly note. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Always quiet across the area. Beautiful fall color continues to be seen across the entire area. This picture from Mary Dawson and West Eaton. We're looking at near peak color to peak color across all of the area. Slightly past peak in the Adirondacks, but still plenty of color to be had. There was some leaf fall due to the weather yesterday, but there's still lots and lots of nice color, and it's worth checking out. We are going to see rapidly changing conditions next week. The leaves are going to be coming down in a big way with much cooler and breezy weather. So I highly encourage you to take advantage of a very nice weekend in the fall color while we have it. Speaking of the weekend, both days look nice. Saturday looks warmer and sunnier compared to Sunday, but again, both days should be great to get outdoors. Sunday's high 59 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. The light breeze will be around over the next couple of days, as Saturday looks breezier than Sunday. The breeze will be kicking up heading into Monday and Tuesday. Taking you around the clock tomorrow, we start out on a cool note, but it's going to warm up very quickly. We'll be in the mid-60s in the afternoon, again with plenty of sunshine. We are in between weather systems as we head into the weekend. The cold front that came through yesterday is now to our east. To our west, we're tracking an area of low pressure. That will be our weather as we head into the middle of next week. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. Clear skies, chilly. We're down into the 30s by tomorrow morning. Plenty of sunshine tomorrow afternoon. Temperatures climb into the mid to upper 60s. Some clouds arrive tomorrow night. A very weak cold front could spark a very brief shower after dark. The weather does look cooler in the wake of this for Sunday. We'll start out in the 30s. Again, Sunday's high temperature climbing into the upper 50s. Mostly clear tonight, down to 37. Tomorrow, beautiful day, sunshine. High of 67. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Rain returns on Monday, high of 55. Showers here for Tuesday. It gets chilly. We're looking at rain showers mixing with snow showers along the higher terrain on Wednesday with highs only in the mid-40s. Overnight lows in the low 30s. Drier weather Thursday, still chilly, 49. We're into the low 50s again as we look ahead to next Friday. Jason.
Bill, thank you. Early onset cases of... Let's get a first look at the forecast as we get set for the weekend. Here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
And we're looking at wonderful, lovely, colorful fall foliage across all of central New York. This picture from Phil Carr in Madison. We should have outstanding weather this weekend to get out and enjoy that. And it has been a really nice day today. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, nice and clear across the area tonight. That's allowed for temperatures to drop rapidly. We're down to 40 with clear skies. So it will be pretty chilly tonight. We'll drop into the mid to upper 30s by tomorrow morning. A warm Saturday, and you can see we're going downhill temperature-wise as we head into the next 5 days. Some much colder weather is expected later in the week. Clear skies tonight. We're down to 37. We're breaking down the fall foliage for central New York over the weekend. Which places look best to go, and it's coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, now that the...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. It is cooling off quickly tonight. This is a live look at our CAV Tower Cam overlooking the city of Utica. We have clear skies in place, and it's going to lead to a nice start to the weekend. Beautiful color continues across the region. This picture from Mary Dawson in West Eaton. There's going to be a lot of great fall color to check out. You're going to want to stay in the lower elevations if you want to see peak color. We did lose a lot of leaves along higher elevations north and south of the Mohawk Valley, so these locations are considered past peak, but still worth checking out. The weather this weekend is looking fantastic. Both weekend days should be nice if you're looking to check out the fall foliage. Saturday and Sunday look dry. Saturday will be the warmer and the sunnier of the 2 weekend days, a high of 67. We're into the 50s on Sunday, but it does look dry. We'll have a breeze that'll take place tomorrow. Light winds on Sunday, and the winds will be picking up again as we head into Monday and Tuesday. In between weather systems this weekend, that storm to the west will eventually catch up with us as we head into next week. We'll enjoy some nice weather here, though, as we head into Saturday morning. Temperatures start out in the 30s and 40s, but we make our way into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Some clouds will be arriving late Saturday, even a few sprinkles near or after dark. That's a very weak cold front. It's going to take the temperatures down a little bit heading into Sunday. A high temperature Sunday afternoon, again in the upper 50s, but we do stay dry. A cold front arrives on Monday, and that is going to be a big game changer for later next week. Mostly clear tonight, down to 37. Beautiful day tomorrow. Enjoy it. High of 67. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Rain returns Monday. That strong cold front knocks temperatures down into the 40s with rain showers, even some snow showers possible along higher elevations on Wednesday. Back into the 50s by Friday. Jason.
Bill, thank you. That's going to do it for us. Sports